Good morning, good afternoon, whatever time you're tuning in. Welcome to the Keto Mom page. My name is Stephanie, and we are going to start the book club. Now, hold on a second. You might be going, this is a keto page. I'm brand new. I don't want to listen to a book. Do not shut this off yet, because what we are doing is truly going to get your mindset right to help you on your journey to better, whatever your better is. Most people are here for fat loss, or they want to feel better. They want more energy or focus or how to eat, all the tips and tricks that, go along with a low carb keto lifestyle. And I am here to help you with all of that. This page is to give you lots of different things, right? To not really motivate you but to inspire you to take action. And part of something that I'm super passionate about is getting your mindset right so that you can get to this exact place in 1 year and have accomplished your goals, have changed habits, have gone after dreams and accomplished them. And if you don't have the right mindset, then you're going to get back here next year and maybe feel frustrated, maybe in the exact same place that you started. And so I want you to know something. I'm legitimately going to talk about 8 pages. I'm going to give you a couple things to think about. I'm going to give you an action step. And the point of going through a book. So if you have the book and you're going through it, we're going to read 3 pages a day. A lot of you have the book. If you don't have this book, then guess what? It's okay, because I'm going to read chunks of it to you, and I want to give you an action step towards whatever your goal is in life. So the point of having the book in your home, or the point of saying, I'm doing a book club, is to help give you ownership in just creating healthy habits in your life. This word ownership has been coming up. I listen to podcasts. I don't just read one book a day. I've got stacks of books. And depending on my day and time frames in and throughout my day depends on how much I read and how many books I pick up. But the key word that has been going through a majority of the podcasts that I've been listening to and the books that I've been reading is this word ownership. So I've been paying attention. I'm not sure if you do that, but if you have a word that keeps popping up in your mind, or the things that you're reading or watching, I always go, this is a clue. This is something that I have to pay attention to. And so what I've realized in this keto journey, and in any journey of going after better, is owning your adventure. Owning and having the discipline to go after what you want, right? To to create mastery over your habits. So ownership, mastery, we could talk about the word intention. We're really going to talk about the word action. So as you're tuning in, where are you tuning in from? I'm going to give you, here's what I want you to do. If you have the book, I would love for you to hop on, whether it's here right now, currently in the morning, maybe you check in later in the day after you read your 3 chapters. And if you want to, share what you're learning below, your biggest takeaway. My husband and I are passionate about a lot of things, and something that we coach a lot of people on is business. When somebody is learning something, even with my kids, I'll say, what was your biggest takeaway? What did you learn? And what are you going to put into action today? What was it? Because if you can write things down, you have a visual to read, and if you create action, that will help you create ownership. That will help you take action. That will help you get momentum. That will keep going. And then you'll get here next year and you're going to feel incredible, right? And so part of this is I'm going to read to you. Part of this is I want you to check in if you're reading. I want you to tell me every single day. I'm going to pop on here and give you, hey, this is what I read. Here is my biggest takeaway. Here's an action step for you. Now, if you don't want to know this, then come back in 1 hour and we'll have a recipe listed for you. But here's really quick the book that we're going through. It's called Rain or Shine. If you did not get your book yet, it's on its way. We can thank the post office. It's coming. But you guys, the book is really a simple book. And the reason I picked this one is because the chapters are 1 to 3 pages long. And so my goal is to get through this book by the end of the month. And the book starts off in chapter 1 and it talks about an adventure. And so as you're going through this journey of ownership and mastering your habits and taking action, I love how he started off the book and he said an adventure. He says, do you want to go on an adventure? We're going to go on an adventure together by going after your goals, learning low-carb keto tips, but also going through this book. This is an adventure, right? My hope is to help you create healthy habits. And so an adventurous life starts in your mind. An adventurous life. Anything that you want to accomplish in life is going to start here. Do you think that you can do it, or are you already defeated? This is powerful, right? And so he just talks about taking an adventure in chapter 1. He says the key to adventure is to keep moving. So the next point is action. I have a question for you. I want to know your answer. Where are you tuning in from, by the way? Happy Friday, or maybe you watch this tomorrow, whatever day it is. Good morning. So here's something, and I want you to think about this. You can use this with your kids, coworkers. I didn't come up with it, so I'm not going to take credit for it. I don't know who did. Here is a riddle. I think it's called a riddle. There are 4 birds on a wire. One bird decides to fly away. How many birds are on the wire? I want to see what you say, so answer below. There are 4 birds on a wire, a telephone wire outside. One bird decides to fly away. How many birds are on the wire? This is a really great thing to teach your kids. Does anybody have the answer? For those of you who have said 4, all right. Some of you maybe have said 3. Did anybody say 3? All right. So, yes, I love it, because just because you decide to do something, listen to this, does not mean the bird actually flew away. There are 4 birds on a wire. One decided to fly away. It did not say one did. It did not say that bird jumped off and flew away. There are still 4 birds on the wire, not 3. Because just the thought of making a decision is the start of it, but it is not the action that the bird took. The bird, it didn't say the bird flew away. And it's the same with this. It's the same with your journey in this lifestyle, in this diet, if it's a diet for you. I like to say lifestyle. Is the key to this adventure, the key to this journey, the key to you starting something in anything in your life is to move, not to just decide. Oftentimes people on here ask me the same questions over and over again, and they accumulate all of the knowledge and all of the wisdom, but they don't take action. They don't do anything in their life to make something better, one step at a time. So I want you to know this. I want to walk people through reading, because just the simple act of picking up a book and filling your mind with something positive is taking action. And he said in the beginning, what did he say? The adventurous life starts in your mind, right? The key to adventure is to move. It is to take action. So then he goes on to the next chapter, and I have 2 paragraphs I want to read to you. This is super great, so listen, especially if you don't have the book. There is a street connected to your driveway that will take you anywhere in the world. All you have to do is decide to where you want to go, and then you have to go. You don't just decide, you have to go. Do you want to start this diet? Do you want to start this lifestyle? Do you want to get healthier? Do you want to eat better? Do you want to feel better? Then you have to go to the grocery store and pick up healthy foods. You have to go out to your gym and use the treadmill that's used as a clothes hanger. You have to go for a walk outside. You have to phone your friend that wants the same results that you're having and going, we need to be accountability partners. You have to choose to put the donut down and pick up something else or nothing, right? You have to choose to put down the Mountain Dew and pick up the water. It is an action that you have to take every single day. Depending on your destination, it may take, here, I need you to listen to this. This is super important. Depending on your destination, it may take weeks, months, or even years to get to where you want to go. Are you willing to put in the time if you know that actions that you're taking every single day are going to work? But you will be on your way, and that is the definition of success. What is your definition of success? Is it the end game? Because if it's the end result, you may find yourself quitting over and starting and quitting and starting, because the end game is not success. It's even just starting. So you made the decision. The action is going to be success if you keep going. Making the decision, setting a goal, and then taking action is everything. Successful people are the ones that try. The successful people are the ones trying, striving, and never giving up. I love this because I just want you to know your one action step is to take one thing that you've learned and put it into action. So maybe today you need to write down what your goals are, but then we need to go, okay, I'm going to own this. I'm going to find accountability. I'm going to reach out to that friend. I'm going to get those donuts out of my cupboard because they are not serving me, and I'm going to throw them away, right? Keep the big picture running through your head at all times, but concentrate on taking the little actions every day that will get you to where you want to go. So here is my question to you. What do you dream about doing? And you can you can have a ton of dreams, whether it's, with your family or your marriage or relationships or finances, but let's maybe stick to your health. I want you to answer below. What do you dream of accomplishing in this next year? We're going to give it a year. Because if you've been here for a week or you've already messaged me and you said you've given up after 2 weeks or a month, that's not extreme ownership. That is not mastering your habits. That is having good intentions, but not actions lining up with your intentions. So what do you want? What do you dream about in your health? What do you want? And are you willing to give it a year? So I had a whole bunch of people buy the book for me because I only had a handful. You can maybe check Amazon. I'm not quite sure. Maybe a bookstore. But I'll be reading it to you. And then the last chapter, he said this: I preach that desire is the key to success. He said, if you want something bad enough, you will get it. When you have a purpose, a mission, an all-consuming obsession, it's only a matter of time until you achieve it. And I'm going to tell you something. I am blessed and have the opportunity to coach a lot of people in business. So besides just helping people here, I have Zooms that I do. I have teams that I lead. And what I find is this: if I have to drag somebody along because I'm trying to figure out what their goals are, if they don't have the grit to do it themselves, like if I said, hey, awesome, welcome to the team, right? And I just gave them a couple action steps, but they don't do it, and they don't have their own grit, if they don't have their own purpose, mission, and all-consuming obsession to figure it out, most of the time, they're gone within 90 days. It is what it is, right? I have coached and I have seen people leave, and I have coached and I have encouraged and I have helped put people into action. But if you don't have your own purpose behind what you want to do, a mission, a goal set forth, the all-consuming obsession to get healthier by yourself, like if you were constantly leaning on somebody else to do it for you, constantly leaning on somebody else to inspire you, then guess what? It's not going to last very long, because people are going to let you down. But you need to have a complete obsession, not an unhealthy obsession, but like, I'm going to do this regardless if I have to figure it out myself or somebody coaches me. You will get to where you want to go. You will get healthier. You will reach those goals because you're not waiting for somebody to tell you what to do. You know what to do, right? If you were here for health reasons, to get healthier, to get stronger, to get fitter, to get skinnier, to lose the weight, you know what to do. We know what to do. We know that we have to choose better foods. We know we shouldn't be living in the drive-thru. We know that we should plan. You know that you shouldn't be drinking all that soda. You know you shouldn't be grabbing the donut if you have certain plans and goals. Oftentimes people are like, tell me what to eat, and I'll tell them and it doesn't matter. I don't like that. Okay. I don't like that vegetable. Well, that's fine. Find something that you like. I don't want to live off eggs. Okay. Choose a different option, but there are better options for you. I don't like the taste of water. Put some lemon in it, or drink it because it's good for you. And sometimes creating a healthy habit isn't fun. right? Maybe it doesn't always taste good, but your body will thank you for it. And I can't make you. I can guide you. I can hopefully inspire you, but it's going to be your action that you are going to take over the course of time that will get you to where you want to go. And it's going to start in your mind. So that is the first 3 chapters. That's what we're doing here. Is my goal is to help create a healthy ownership. I want you to love to read, honestly. I love it. And the more I have my children read good books, and I say women around me because I'm usually speaking with women, the more they fall in love with reading and getting their mindset right to keep going. And that's going to create the healthy habits and your own grit that if somebody's not inspiring you, if you don't have somebody to slap your hand and say you shouldn't eat that, you can do it yourself. So that's the first 3 chapters. If you have the book, all I want you to do is check in. Tell me your biggest takeaway. What action are you taking? If you don't have the book, share below. I'm actually going to be watching for names throughout the entire month and giving away fun prizes just throughout the month if you're checking in. So tell me what you loved about the book. Tell me an action step that you're going to take. Press the share button so other people can join us and learn and hopefully be inspired to take massive action on their own life. And the last thing I'm going to say is if you did not get anything out of these 3 chapters that I read to you, I had a friend that just gave me a new book, and here's one action step I'm going to give to you just to help you feel accomplished in your day. One action. And you all can do it because it's not hard. But if you watched my Instagram stories the other day, I shared a little clip of, I think he was a Navy SEAL. He's a retired in the Navy. And he had a little clip that he was talking to some college students, and he said, if you were going to win in life, this is what he said. My friend just got me the book. She's so sweet. So thank you, Kelly. And she knows that I love books. So I tell my husband, you don't need to buy me anything but books and some salmon at our favorite restaurant. Okay. If you want to change the world, if you want to change your own world, start off by making your bed. If you saw the clip that I shared a couple days ago, it was just about a retired Navy man who went and spoke to college students or high school students, and he said, if you want to change your world, start off by making your bed. This is the book. I'm not going to do something around this book, but it says make your bed. And he talks about the power of accomplishing something right away in the morning that does something to your brain because you accomplished it. You did it. You already started your day off with a success of accomplishing a goal. He said every single day, get up, take 1.5 seconds and make your bed. We do that. Our rule in our home is whoever's out of the bed first makes the bed. So usually my husband's up earlier, which means I have to make the bed. And so if there's one thing that you do today, if you're at home right now, walk your booty back into your room and make your bed. You're going to go, I accomplished something. What does this have to do with your health and fitness goals? A lot. Because when your mindset is right, when you are accomplishing small goals, you are going to make better decisions the rest of your day. You're going to choose the better foods, drink more water, have a positive attitude. You're probably going to be more joyful for the people that you're around. You're going to inspire others, right? And you might go, this is so dumb. Some of you love to tell me what you think. And I love to say, you know what? I can't change your life. You're going to have to do it for you. But I can be here to give you some guidance. You have to take the action, just like the little bird. It's not a decision, right? It's a decision, but you are going to have to take the action to do it. So the book that I'm doing, this is the book that we're reading together. It's called Rain or Shine by Scott Alexander. And we're going to be doing books throughout the entire summer, so you can join us. So I will walk you through this for the entire month. And then I just said this is the book that I was reading. I'm not going to do a book club book on this one, but it's Just Make Your Bed by Williams H. McRaven. And it's actually a really fun little book, and I think my kids would really like it. It's just got basic, like if you want to change the world, do this. If you want to change the world, find someone to help you paddle. And so it's got just some really basic stories. But today, your action step is figure out what you want. Go make your bed, first of all. Go make your bed. And then you'll feel a lot better when you get into your bed at night and you're like, maybe some of you have to wash your sheets. I actually have to wash my sheets. And then we talked about mindset. We talked about moving, taking action, going. And then the key to success is your desire of taking action. So that's it. I'm going to come on here every single day. If you don't want to hear this, then guess what? Tune in to the rest of the day because I have plenty of recipes coming, lots of tips and tricks. For those of you who did get the book and you got a shaker bottle with some ketones in it, all you do is shake one of those packets up in 12 to 14 ounces of water. It's drinkable ketones. So private message me if you've never drank them before. I'll walk you through how to drink them, when to take them. It's an incredible fuel source. I'll talk about that on another live. I'd love to walk you through your journey with that. So this is the book. I hope you have an incredible morning to get your mindset right. I would love to actually have some interviews of people who after they read and over the course of even these next 90 days to see if their outlook on life and even their outlook on their health and fitness shifts. It would be so interesting to take a group of people that don't read and don't work on this and watch their health goals, and then to take a group of people that actually read and take action and listen to guidance, but put it into action to see who goes after what, to see who reaches those goals. I'm going to guess that the group that's reading and getting their mindset right is going to go further. And so if you've got questions about ketones, just post 3 below. Some of you have been asking already. Post 3 in the comments. I'm going to come and walk you through the ones that you're drinking. Otherwise, I hope you guys have an incredible day. Stay tuned for more fun info, and we'll talk to you soon.